Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Tonight we've got 2 hours, or just over 2 hours now. We're starting a little bit early, and we're going to have a look at what's new in Genshin Impact. There has been an update. I don't know if we'll have enough Prima Gems for 10 wishes or not. I'm not 100% sure until we get in and have a look. Massive thank you to those who joined us this morning for Ghost of Tsushima. We're sitting so close to the Platinum Trophy, which I think will also mean we'll be moving on to the DLC very, very soon. So that's exciting. But tonight, Genshin Impact, and we're going to see. I think we may have very close to 10 wishes. I just don't know if we're going to have enough. It's going to be close. I've been told there's a new event on, so we may have to put the store on hold again and look at the new event instead. It tends to happen a lot, doesn't it? I've noticed. But I hope everyone's well. Thank you to the new subscribers as well. Very much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the content on the channel. So I'm just trying to fit in the YouTube side and can't find things. I will check up with chat in a second. I just can't read it at the minute because I can't see it. Just give me a second and I'll be catching up. This is our last... It's not the last live stream this week. I'm getting my days wrong. Saturday, if you're not aware, is the start of our new subscriber special. We are doing until dawn. You guys have full control and you dictate who survives and who lives. That's about as much as I know about the story, to be fair, so we'll see what happens. It should be interesting. Thanks for the likes, much appreciated. Simmer. Oh, you got 1,200 in the... Yeah, we've probably got enough for 10 wishes then. We might have enough for 20. We might be very close to 20 wishes, to be fair. Let me just check the sound. Have enough for 20. Yeah. We might be very close to 20. There we go. Good evening, Simmer. Hope you're well. Thanks for the likes over there. Well, much appreciated. Okay, we'll check the mail. We'll get all our Prima Gems in order and we'll see how many we have. We were very close to 10 anyway, because I did some of the events online over the course of the last week or so. So there is a chance of Ballads and Brews unlocked. I don't know what that is. But that's just appeared. Before we do that, let's check our mail, shall we? You're doing fantastic in-game, but awful in real life. Oh, sorry to hear that, Priscilla. Good that you're doing well in-game, obviously, but awful in real life isn't fun. Hope everything's okay. Wow, okay, I've got lots of things to pick up. 40 Prima Gems here. This was Trial of Scorching Sands event. So this was one of the ones that was online that I took part in. But yeah, I hope everything gets better soon, Simmer. It's never good to hear. 300 Prima Gems there. Another 100 there. That's 400 so far. 700. I know I could do it all in one. 1,100. 1,100. 1,500. And these was a PlayStation Plus promotion. And then I got 1,000 there. Let's tell us we can take part in another event. Another 1,000 there. Got a bad cough. Oh, okay. Yeah, you definitely need to get that checked. Especially if you've had it a little while.
Once there was a
obviously new battle pass.
Kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom,
this is why I need to log in every day. Even if we can't stream it, I need to at least log in. Because we at least then can make some progress in the battle passes. One thing I don't remember to do.
Her journey of seeking the pearl.
You did your pulls. What did you get? They were lucky as an understatement. What did you get, Simmer?
And the memory of her noble origins faded. She now believed that she was the queen of the kingdom of darkness. But take heart. A second crowned heir had already taken up the path where the first had stumbled. This is the story of your journey. Of your tale.
I've just realised that every battle pass, that's the same story. I've never really noticed that before. But I'm pretty sure every battle pass, that is the exact same story. Right, we're going to try and do a bit more with the battle pass this time, shall we? So, Prima Gems, what are we up to? 2,788. So we need another 500 and we could do 20 wishes. We've got Sinnoh is the Twilight Arbiter pull. And we've also got Venti as the Ballad in Goblets. I never do wishes on weapons. I know Dennis has been saying he does that. You saved 96 pulls and got 4 5-stars. Wow. Only one was a bad one. Nice. Oh, that's incredible, Simmer. That is absolutely incredible. Yeah, so we need 3 for 1600 is one is. Well, that's right. 3,200. We will gain some from the shop. We're going to be close to 20 wishes. To be fair, there is a new event I've been told as well. I don't know how involved it is. In terms of could we get some Primogems from this to take it to 20 tonight? I'm not really sure. So we've got Ballards and Brews. Event details. Complete sounds from afar to unlock. Okay. So this is worth 60 Primogems. That's not available yet. So we could do this one and get 60 Primogems. I don't know how long that is, obviously. I'll select it. It's in Mondstat, by the looks of things. We'll chuck it on for the minute. What else have we got?
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Oh, we can claim Calais. I thought we'd already claimed her. I was going to say, we've already got her. I'm pretty sure we've already got Calais.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
Pretty sure we've already got her. That might be a duplicate for us. Okay. We'll check that in a second. I'm pretty sure it's a duplicate. Archon quests now available. Complete them all in 1,000 roses. Okay. And there's a new story quest. We haven't really done the stories. New area. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know there was a new area as well. We got a permanent... I'm sure I got one already, though. Can we see the map? This is a whole new area to go and explore. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting a whole new area. The thing is, I don't keep up with news of the game at all. We stream it, we play it, but other than that, I don't really look anything up. Most of my news comes from yourself, Simmer, or Dennis. I wasn't even aware they were adding a whole new area. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. We still need to finish the Dendro storyline, to be fair. What else have we got? Matrix Overseer, that's fine. That's in the sand. Okay. So, before we go too far, we have got a constellation to add to the Traveller. I think we must have gained this in the last... We gained this constellation at some point, and I completely forgot about it. So we can upgrade the constellation for the Traveller and his Dendro side. There we go. So that's done. Now, Calais. So it is a double Calais. Good evening, Kathy. How are you? That was an event, yeah. So I've got... This is our first constellation unlocked. There we go. Constellation for Calais unlocked. Yeah, how are you, Kathy? How are you doing? So at least we've done one for Calais, at least. We haven't really used her. That's the problem. Okay, I think that is everyone up to date in terms of where we're at with people. Yeah, I need to do more outside of the game, I think. I need to keep more of an eye on things. So, we've got a choice. Why is that telling me I've got something else we can do? It's giving me a notice that someone's still got something I can do with them, but I don't know who it is. I'm pretty sure I can't do anything with anyone. No, we can't do anything. I don't know why it's telling me that. That's definitely can't ascend. I need more flowers. Okay. Obviously, the event is the big thing. I think we've got to have a look at that. We are quite high on Primogems. We have expired. I knew that was going to expire. It's fine. We did just gain something as a reward as well. It's this. Cloud Retainer's Damask Device. Made from stacked paper, this lightweight device has the appearance of a bird and fittingly was given to you by Cloud Retainer. While it may be called a device, you cannot see any traditional mechanical components here. Well, not from the outside anyway. Okay. I don't know what it's for. We've got it. Yeah, we've got Ganyu. So we have enough for 10 wishes. Nearly enough for 20. I don't know who we should be wishing on, to be honest. I think, let's have a look at the event. Let's not do wishes immediately. I always try and hold off, because if we can get 20, we'll do 20 in one shot. So, we'll go to Mondstat and quickly do this one, I think. I don't know how long this event is. but we should be able to get pretty close to it quite quickly because we can fast travel, obviously. Let's head to Mondstat. You hate to say it. What do you hate to say, Simmer? What am I not going to like? Is Sinnoh really underwhelming? I thought Dennis was saying it was really good. Okay, let's get this new event quest started at least.
Let me just confirm. Yes.
But as I say, we should be able to get 10 wishes at least done tonight.
Traveler,
we'll give it half an hour, and then we'll do the first 10 wishes. And then we'll see how we go.
You were able to come as soon as we contacted you.
We're not 520
Who
though.
knows how we would have coped with all these commissions otherwise?
What do you reckon, Simmer? Should I wish on both banners, 10 on each, or just focus on one? What's your opinion?
Busy, but it was all super easy stuff, like delivering and escorting goods. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and drawn-out adventure.
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are,
very nice animations and voiceovers.
To work of a much higher caliber than
but
your
as a playable character, that doesn't.
However,
that's not meaning you're not talking about how good he is as a player character, though, are you?
This time of year.
Huh? Why's that?
Probably because it's harvest season.
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits, and for the wine capital of Teyvat, it's also the all-important winemaking season. Farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce. And all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top-quality ingredients to make new product.
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about...
So, in terms of the new sand area, I don't think we want to head there straight away. I want to finish the Dendro story, then move into there afterwards.
Seriously?
Potentially.
Yes, I swear
Unless
I'm
an
not
event
making
takes
this
us
up.
there.
The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry!
Every second best
We
weapon
need
and
to
quite
leave
decent
right now or we'll
investment.
be late.
Okay.
Hey, wait up!
Yeah, so what do you think, Zimmer? 10 wishes on both banners? Or just focus 20 on one? Oh, look who it is.
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. What a rare pleasure.
Hiya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonius headquarters all of a sudden?
And is our help required too?
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come
to
he
doesn't do much
rescue.
damage.
All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall shortly to go through it.
Is this going to be one of those talking events rather than not doing very much, but still getting the easy rewards?
Wait, hold on a second.
Or is there going to be a bit more to it, I wonder? Ganyu and Veni is quite the combo. Okay. A letter from the Grandmaster.
Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going?
Oh, really?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
So what do you think they're going to do with it then? Do you think they're going to change it? They're going to nerf one or do something like that?
Even Master Jean says he's a living legend. Oh, pretty hard not to get hyped up after hearing that. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages, and we still never heard a single thing about what they're up to.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious in her appraisal. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you about it sometime.
No, well that's the thing, but if there's an issue with them...
Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me at headquarters, and we'll see what the letter says.
One thing we need to do at some point is go back to...
after all. It's been quite a long time
the
since
Abyss.
your last
We've not
visit.
been there for a very long time, since we got all the new characters and stuff. We've not been back there to see if we can go any higher in any of the rooms.
All right.
It's something we do need to have a look at some point. There's so much I want to do. It's just having the time. Around everything else, it's a bit difficult. The quest location is currently involved... Oh. Why did that come and tell us the quest location is currently involved? That's an issue. Is it not?
There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
I think we've got... Quest location is currently involved in the quest Shadow of the Past. Okay, we have to complete a quest called Shadow of the Past first. which is here, because we never went and did this quest. It was one where we had to go and speak to Jean, and we never went to do it. Mainly because we'd already off travelling by that point, and we just never headed back to do it. So we've got to go and do that quest first before we can start the event by the looks of things. I don't know how much of it we need to do. It's because there's two actions taking place with the same characters. I think that's the issue. It's more of a trade-off, since against bosses, Venti is not that good, but once you take him in the Abyss or Domains, he does work. Oh, okay. So he's more of an Abyss domain character rather than main story boss character. Which makes sense. If you have teams for different occasions, that kind of makes sense to a point. Thanks for the like, that's much appreciated. But yeah, we need to head back to the Abyss at some point, because it's something we've not done for a very long time. We probably would get a bit higher and get some decent rewards. So this isn't the event. This is a quest we meant to get ages ago.
On such short notice, honorary knight.
And we have to do it because we can't do the event otherwise.
Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the
But you can take him out for that, can't you?
With.
The nights are busy as ever.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstat garrison are able to catch a moment of peace.
It seems we haven't really done much fishing either
reports
recently.
From the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the F2P.
We did lose a stream this week, which doesn't help.
Again? But who are
In fact, we
the
lost
Lawrence
2.
clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstat's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstat to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstat were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
But as the honorary knight, I technically also belong to the Knights. Since his support is bound to enemies been pulled... okay.
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius.
There is always so much to do in so little time.
Emphasize your role as the
I need to finish the Dendro story.
You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to
I'm pretty
learn
sure
more
next
of their
week should be back to normal, so
connections
she'll
with
be a
the F2P.
daytime stream and an evening stream with Genshin.
Leave it to Master Jean
Losing
to come
that
up with such a thorough
3.5 hour
plan.
stream this week has put us a bit behind where I
Perhaps
wanted to
such
be.
plans have become second
We missed
nature
out on
after all the
quite on some
diplomatic
few
issues
events,
I've
or we
dealt
could have
with.
got some more Prima Gems
The
as
name of the
well.
Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly,
Masakuri,
then
good
things
evening,
should
how are
go
you?
off without a hitch.
Leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
As I say, we will do 10 wishes shortly. The Spindrift shall never return to sea. We have to do this before we can do the new event. It will not let us do the event until this quest is complete, and I'm pretty sure I can't round that. Yeah, we can't do this until we finish this quest, which is annoying because it's Prima Gems we can't get for the event just yet. But it's done to level up Ganyu, you change the hours artifacts to get set for Ganyu, you collect flowers. There's always something. Kind of good and kind of stressed. Sorry to hear you're stressed. Now just to relax my stream. Well, at least you can just chill out. Right, we need to go and look for this aristocrat or former aristocrat in the city. In about 10-15 minutes we'll do the 10 wishes. And then we'll have to hold off on the others until we have... We're not that far off 20 wishes. Okay, where is he? There we go. Sounds... Hang on. Ah, so now... So we couldn't do the event quest until we'd started this quest. We have now started it by finding this guy. But now we can actually go and do the event quest. It's a bit backwards. But because we've actually started that one, we can now start the event quest, which was the reason we wanted to do it, because of the Prima Gems. All very confusing, but we can now start the event, which is what we wanted. It's just because your job people make you insane. Yeah, that's not good. I take it you're what, customer facing by any chance? Yeah, my job was quite stressful. Well, it is. I can't work, but yeah, it was same thing. I'm not technically medically retired yet, but yeah.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
It could be stressful
there,
at times.
Paimon.
I wouldn't say all because of people, though. I would have said
So
other
you
staff
heard about the letter?
more than people.
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild.
So just to make things a bit confusing,
Wow.
we did
Paimon's
start
never
a quest
seen so many people
with
in the
Jean,
main hall at once before.
but we had to do it to start the new event. So now we've started, this is the new event starting, if that makes sense.
Oh, Paimon's getting kind of nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. The truth would be written all over his face.
Mika? Who's that?
Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition
Not the
team set
customers, I
out,
just need to
the
work
Grand
hard and
Master
fast and
appointed
finish
him
my
to be
job
the
quick.
core member of the
Oh,
frontline
okay.
team. He's the one that
And
brought
what
back
other
the
people
letter.
make it slower than it needs to be?
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please,
That was
go
the thing I
ahead.
found with my job, to be fair, was... And I'm not criticising my job because everyone works extremely hard, but sometimes people make it more complicated than it needs to be. That's the thing. It could be so simple if people just got on with it.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment with the expedition team. I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
Does sound like it's a bit of a talking quest,
To
not
the
much
Knights
more than
of
that
Favonius.
so far.
Greetings, everyone. This is Varka. The first thing I want to say to you all is, please put your minds at ease. The expedition is safe, and all of its members are accounted for.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Yeah, he's definitely not used to speaking in public, is he? You got a friend like that, have you?
My palms are sweating.
Yeah, some people just don't like public reading and speaking, do they? And completely understand that.
May I continue?
He seems like a playable character.
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. The expedition forces are stationed here while we restock.
It reminds me a bit of
once
Bennett
told
when we
you
first met him.
that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. I am still unable to disclose more than this, but suffice to say that you needn't worry about how our mission is progressing. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as... the captain.
The captain?
I am fully aware of the F2P's outrageous actions in Mondstat in recent history. Nevertheless, the captain was not hostile towards us on this occasion. Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, Snezhnaya and we are in the same boat. Close parenthesis. The man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. He is as hard as iron for having the courage to challenge gods as an ordinary mortal. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis, don't get any ideas. Close parenthesis.
I love that they always add a little bit of
Our
humor in where they
scouts have
can.
confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlan 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now that we don't need to worry about him anymore. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that much. This year's Valhalla Fest must be kicking off in Mondstat any day now. What a great pity that this year, once again, we will be unable to spend the festival together. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstat, as well as the happy times we have spent with each and every one of you. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstat enjoy the festival to the fullest. Have a few drinks on our behalf. The Dawn Winery's limited edition Valhalla Fest seasonal special will do nicely. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstat, and may the wind carry our sentiments back to your side. Varka. P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. There are 10 captains in the Knights of Favonius, but only one Grand Master. Ah ha 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 ha. His laugh, not mine. The letter ends here. Thank you, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you,
Yeah, he
Mika.
definitely reminds me of Bennett when we first met him, to be
Master
fair.
Jean, I just noticed that there's something else written on the back of the last page.
His laugh, not mine, exactly. The captain's currently one of the harbingers. Is he really? Oh, wow.
P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message for you. This part seems to be from the Grand Master to Miss Lisa.
Oh, for me?
They do kind of add in
Seeing
quite
that
a
it's
bit of
special
humour when they
message,
can.
Lisa, we'll discuss this in private. Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Valhalla Fest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is well with the expedition. Though they are unable to return to Mondstat and spend the festival with us, the Valhalla Fest will nonetheless be a major event that all of Mondstat is looking forward to. I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the expedition and also for the hardworking people of Mondstat. And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest, relax, and enjoy this long-awaited festival. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the F2P's captain? Who knows what that was about? But it must have been important. But, F2P Schmatui! The real big deal here is the Valhalla Fest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink. Paimon wants to hear more.
Typical Paimon.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I think this quest, the start of it at least, this new event seems to be a lot of talking before we actually do anything. Which sometimes is how it is. Can I speak to Mika?
Hi there.
The Grandmaster's almost
You
equal to the
must
captain.
be
The good
looking
guys
for
are in trouble.
Captain
Yeah, there's an
Kaya?
issue there, isn't there?
Please, don't mind me.
Just wanted to say hi.
Oh, wait, but what? Oh, jeez, Captain Kaya. What should I say?
I didn't mean to make him feel uncomfortable. I just wanted to say hello to him.
Oh, Mika. How have you not changed one bit after being on the front line this long? You were just asking me about the Storm Terror incident, weren't you? Well, allow me to introduce you to the legendary Honorary Knight.
That's right! And also the legendary Paimon!
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
I think we scared him off.
He just left! Well, that's too bad. Paimon was gonna ask him all about the expedition.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, every pair of eyes in Mondstat is focused squarely on you. Give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. Next time you see him, I'm sure you'll get along just fine. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him about exploring the wild. You'll win his trust in no time.
Good advice from Kaya there. Mika's really shy, he just runs away from strangers. Yeah, he doesn't like being around people, does he, by the looks of things? Right, let's go to the Grandmaster's office and see what's happening here.
Ah, Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting just now. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstat for a while? We'll be celebrating the Valhalla Fest very soon.
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly.
It's really weird
recently.
being back with Lisa, considering Lisa was one of her top characters for quite a while.
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
I've missed Mondstat too.
Mondstat's where our journey began, after all. We have a lot of fond memories here.
Ula
Mr.
is
Jean,
with the recon.
neither of us really knows anything about this Valhalla Fest. Could you tell us more about it?
Yes, of course. The Valhalla Fest is an ancient Mondstat festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, it's the most important part of the fall. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstat. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstat's winemaking during the harvest season entices even the Anemo Archon into attendance, being the great wine lover that he is.
I always say it's a
No matter
Nemo, but
where
it's
he
not.
is,
She's saying
he will
as a
transform into
Nemo.
a soft breeze and return to his
I wonder if I'm
homeland.
pronouncing it wrong the whole time.
Yeah, that sounds like the Anemo Archon,
Anemo.
alright.
As I say,
For
a
this
Nemo.
reason, Mondstatters call the western wind the returning wind. The Valhalla Fest originally began as a celebration to welcome Lord Barbados on his return. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of
Good
year
guy Kaya
and
saves the
keep it
day.
sealed at
He
least
has a habit of
until
that, doesn't he?
Windcoming Day during the following year's Valhalla Fest. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Anemo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Anemo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine, he will summon a gentle breeze to richly bless the people.
Richly bless how?
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
That's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstatters will get into endless arguments over what kind of flower a windbloom is.
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Anemo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well, and the Valhalla Fest remains a time for Mondstatters to share the joy of the harvest with one another as they partake of fine wines. This is a time of the year when many Mondstatters living away from Mondstat return to their hometown. For those unable to return, Vinelesa Fest is the period when they miss their family and friends most keenly.
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Springvale. There will also be a traditional wine market during the festival period.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade in raw ingredients for winemaking. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit beverages and food items for everyone to enjoy too. A lot of people also sell secondhand goods and handicrafts at the market.
You notice that Genshin does the opposite of what most gacha games do in the case of power level. Really? What's the difference then?
The Knights of Favonius plan
I haven't
to
played
use
many
this
gacha
as an
games, to be fair.
opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience. Now, Lisa, what was the Grand Master's message to you about?
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Since newer characters are significantly weaker compared to old pals. Oh, really? That's a bit weird. You'd expect newer characters to be stronger, wouldn't you? Razor's past.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means family.
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents left for him. He says it's time to give the box to Razor.
Does this mean the Grand Master knew Razor's parents?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him how to use a sword. No, the connection between them goes back much further.
Wow! Well, come on! Let's go find Razor! He'll be pretty excited to find out something about his true parents.
Why are they not keen? Lisa, something's worrying you.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one, even for the most well-adjusted. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society. Who knows whether he's ready for this or not?
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps he felt that now would be the most appropriate time.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties, can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you.
Don't worry, leave this to us.
Thank you, sweetie.
She's always calling us
Try to be as
sweetie and
encouraging
cutie.
as you can. Someone his age needs all the love and support they can get.
Okay. Well, at least we know where we're going. We've got to go and find Razor and give him the box, by the sounds of it.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right?
Alright, let Paimon talk for a second. No, I've interrupted Paimon now. Okay, so we should find him here. So we've got to, do we do 10 wishes now before we do this? We've had quite a lot of talking. Let's do some wishes. We have had quite a lot of talking and haven't really done much, so let's do some wishes before we go any further. So we have enough for 10 wishes and nearly enough for another 10 after that. Which banner do we go for? Do we go for the Twilight Arbiter or the Ballad in Goblets? I'm not sure what we need more of, to be fair. You're saying Sinnoh isn't going to be good, or isn't very good. You say go say a Venti angle. You think Venti? After what you're saying about Sinnoh, I'm not surprised. Should we go? Let's do 10 wishes on Ballad in Goblets then. Yeah, Simmer was saying that they're not a very good character though, and that they're not very strong. We will have enough for 10 wishes on each eventually. We're close to enough for 20 wishes anyway, but we'll only be able to do 10 now, and either this stream or next we should have enough for another 10. So we could do 10 on each. It's not going to really matter too much. We've also not long, yeah, new characters a week. That's the problem. We have recently achieved the 5-star, so the chance of getting anything decent is going to be small anyway. So let's do it on Venti. We haven't got Venti. The chance of pulling them are going to be small because we did gain Ganyu as our last 5-star pull, and I think that was in our last set of 10 wishes. So we're not going to get much. What we'll do is do 10 wishes on Ballad in Goblets for Venti, and then once we've got enough for another 10 wishes, which won't be far behind, we'll do 10 wishes on Sinnoh as well. Alright, let's do these 10 wishes. I said I'm not expecting anything decent because of what we got last time. So what do we got? Dragon Slayers. Why don't we get a OP cool character in Genshin Impact? Just like, I don't know, to be fair. I don't know. Simmer was just saying it's weird how they do things differently to other gacha games, where the newer characters are weaker than the older characters. Whereas normally you'd expect newer characters to be stronger, wouldn't you? To make people want to use the new characters more. So Dragon Slayers, the Raven Bow, obviously, Cold Steel, Slingshot, Debate Club. We did gain something, but I don't know what it is. There we go. The Bell, 4-star sword. I think that's all we got. Cool Steel. Yeah, we got a 4-star sword from that. Although it's not a sword, is it? It's a great sword, I believe. It's Claymore, is what I meant. Taking damage generates a shield which absorbs damage of 20% of max HP. The shield lasts for 10 seconds until broken, and may be triggered once every 45 seconds. While protected by a shield, the character gains 12% increased damage. Sounds interesting. Not too sure who it's designed for. Yeah, only weapons. I did have a feeling it might be, because obviously, thanks for the likes, they were much appreciated. We did gain Ganyu in our last 10 wishes. Only hurt new players since the old. Yeah, that's a good point. I suppose new characters do hurt new players. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it, to be fair. I would have thought newer characters would be stronger because you'd encourage people to try out and use the new characters. Whereas it seems they're doing the opposite of that. Gansaya, good evening, how are you? A heavy greatsword, a clock is embedded within, though its internal mechanism has long been damaged. So I don't know who this weapon's for, but we've now got a 4-star Claymore. And we need to have a look at what weapon we've given Beidou, because maybe something from Beidou. While we're here, so we're only just short on wishes. We can gain a couple here from the Stardust Exchange. Let me just grab whatever we can afford now, which is free. And if we come out of this... Actually, we can do another 10 wishes. We have got enough for 10 wishes now. Thank you, Gensaya. So do we do 10 wishes on the other banner then? We did 10 wishes on Venti and got nothing. We have got enough for 10 more wishes. So that's 20 wishes in one shot. Not something we normally do, to be fair. Let's try 10 wishes on the Sinnoh banner. And hope for something better than what we just got, shall we? Let's do this. Consider how bad the last set of 10 was. Most people who care about damage and Abyss clear can just wait for the C2 eye and just snap. Yeah, that's true. Harbinger Dawn. Will it be only weapons again? That's the thing. Black Tassel. Rare Shadow. Greatsword. What we got? Seiyu. I think we've already got Seiyu. I think that's a constellation. Black Tassel again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Seiyu's a double. So that we have got a double of Seiyu out of that 10. So that's 20 wishes, and we gained a 4-star Claymore and a duplicate there as well. Yeah, not the best wishes in the world, but what can you do? We'll buy the last 2 of those. For 20 wishes, we didn't get anything major to do with those. Where is... So we can do a constellation for Seiyu. So at least that's a C1. It's better than nothing, but yeah, it definitely wasn't a good set of wishes, was it really? The other thing I was going to check is what sword do we have on Beidou currently, because obviously we did just gain a new claymore. She's got the prototype archaic currently. If we have a look, let's compare that to our new one. Seiyu's actually got our sacrificial greatsword. Charge sacrificial do additional. I don't know if it's worth having that on her or not. I don't know if the bell's better. They did a really good change with this patch. What was the change? Yeah, I probably think leave the base attack and attack on the prototype archaic on Beidou. She's the only one we use currently with a claymore. So I suppose it makes sense to leave that on what it is. Yeah, nothing else makes sense changing at this point. Okay. Move to ignore it from being exclusive to standard, so now you can lose your 50-50 too. Okay. That's something then. So 20 wishes. And we didn't really gain anything. So now we need to go and finish this quest and speak to Razor.
Hey, look!
Yeah, it's definitely something we haven't got.
Trap.
We need to get to Nari at some point.
It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use. Huh? What is it?
There are traces of electro energy near the trap.
Electro energy? Paimon wonders if it could be Razor. But Paimon thought he was pretty good at avoiding the hunters. Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see where they lead.
Alright, we're going to follow the traces of Electro, see where they lead. Before that, let's just quickly pick a few things up. There we go. So we need to use Elemental Sight to follow the Electro. It's heading through the woods.
Look! There's another trap up ahead! And can you feel that electro energy too?
Yeah, something's here. Another trap there as well.
The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going.
Then we'll also move a Beidou to standard. That'd be another good change. Do you think they will? More electro energy still. There's claw marks on the ground as well.
Razor! Are you there?
The electro energy is going up there, isn't it? Before we head up there, let's just grab the rocks that are here. Mainly because I tend to grab anything when we're near it. It just makes more sense. Oh, it's not her we need for that, is it? I'll do it. Okay, the electro energy is still pulsing up here. Didn't mean change character there.
Alright, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this way.
It's okay.
Why is he helping the hunter?
My legs are strong.
Razor's helping the hunter.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you. Paimon remembers you used to hide away from the hunters.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so we were able to get through Wolvendom without anyone getting hurt.
Helping everyone, helping Lupercal, makes me happy. But much talking. Very tired now.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah! But, actually, we came here today because we have some really important news.
You tell Razor about Varka's letter.
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real parents?
I want to know, but don't want to know.
So you do want to know, but at the same time you don't want to know? Sounds complicated.
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things.
Seems like you have something to
Yes,
say.
I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel like I've come to understand him a little over the time we've spent together. Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just that his fear of the unknown is
I've seen every season of The Boys, yeah.
Feeling.
What, do you watch it as well? What
I'm
do you
a
think
father
of it?
myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diana was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was worried that I might abandon her.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. That's not my only concern, though. Razor is developing at
Why
his
do you
own
like
pace.
season 3 that
There are lots
much?
of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress.
Kind of answered
one
some
step at a
questions.
time.
I'm curious to if they
But
do a
now this
season
thing with
4,
his
what they're
parents
going
is
to do
added
next.
into the
Though.
mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and where he's going.
At least we got to see Soldier Boy.
Seems like a similar take to Lisa.
And it answered a few questions about some of the other characters
Maybe
as well.
all mature adults think like
Yeah,
this,
no, I know you
huh?
can't spot it in chat.
Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She
It's,
said
yeah, it's definitely
more
worth a
about
watch.
trusting other people and in your own instincts.
You don't know the ending. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
What do you think?
Yeah, I do understand that thinking. But to be honest, I thought season 1 and 3 were probably better. Season 2 was a little bit underwhelming, I felt. I think season 3 had a lot more things answered. And also teased up the next season pretty well. But yeah, the ending, I completely get why people have reservations about it. Be there for him as a friend through
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's
4
got a friend
seasons was
like
amazing.
you to
Honestly,
rely
I
on
disagree.
makes me feel much better about this whole thing.
I don't know, maybe season 1 was just that good, it was a bit underwhelming. I don't know. You tell Paimon how you plan to approach the situation.
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor. So, what are your thoughts?
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like being stabbed by a wolf hook.
What do you think of Varka?
Varka? Tall, very strong, likes to laugh.
Then do you trust Varka?
Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now, busy with important work.
Have
I
more
miss him.
emotions. Yeah.
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter, but he still made
I just
sure
think,
he found
I
room on the
think
back
just
to
because
add
season
a
1 was
note
so
for
good,
Lisa.
I think season
He
2
specifically
just
told her to
underwhelmed a
give
little
you
bit.
the things that your parents
But season
liked for
3
you.
does get things
That
moving
means
for
that
season 4.
He thinks the items have a special meaning for you.
I think also in
But
season
more
2,
importantly than that,
I think they just
happens,
overdid a few
the
things, really,
Traveler,
more than anything else.
Paimon, Lisa, and all your other friends will always be here for you.
Although that episode in season 3 where there's a warning before the episode of how bad it could be, wasn't that bad. Not really. Good evening, Dennis. How are you? You missed 20 wishes, Dennis. I can't believe you missed them. Don't worry, everything will be fine.
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay. Thank you. I decide I want to go with you to see teacher.
That's the spirit, kiddo. Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly myself. I'd better try and get plenty of father-daughter time in before the Fine Laserfest starts.
Bye, Draft. See you again next time.
Okay, we're going to head back to the Grandmaster's office with Razor with us this time. So this quest is quite a lot of talking. This is the new event quest. There is a lot of talking in it. But we're getting somewhere. I'm checking in game for you online didn't show. Oh, did it not show up? We didn't get anything decent. We got a new Claymore and a Seiyu duplicate, and that was it out of 20 wishes. Okay, back into the office. There's going to be a load more talking now.
Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, this is
Watch
just
Raiden Shogun verbally violate stuff.
junk.
Scaramouche.
I thought there'd at least be a letter or something. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting mixed up between different boxes?
There is a scent.
A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Oh, incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, let's see what other leads we can find. This woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Guess it must be handmade, huh? Is this a part from a ruin guard? Wait! Hey, look! This wine bottle is still half full. And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000. 1,000 wind wine.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstatters ever learned to make, or so they say.
It's just
As to
extremely
how it
old
got
then.
its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because every bottle tastes slightly different. I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, consistent-tasting products. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle themselves.
That must mean there's something pretty important about it.
Yeah, loophole doesn't sound
Paimon
good.
has an idea. Razor, you got a good nose. Why don't you open it up and take a whiff? Maybe it'll tell you something.
Okay.
Depending on what that wine is, that's going to smell horrible, surely.
Huh. He seems really in the zone. And is that a smile?
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like many things all mixed together. But things in wine smell different.
You can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's definitely a very weird quest so far. I know it's not much action.
It's okay, Razor.
Some
Don't
events
push
are like this,
yourself
though,
too
where it's a
hard.
lot of talking and not much
What
more.
do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember what I taught you. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in Mondstat. Surely someone will know a thing or two about Thousand Wind wine.
I've heard the name. I don't know it, but I've heard the name. I don't know why I know the name.
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask many people. I will try.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens.
Because from Genshin Impact, he reminds you of Homelander. He's crazy. Oh, really? I must have met him surely in this. I just recognise the name. Those events seem to be aimed at story people. Yeah, there's some of them are really good. They're full of puzzles. Other events are full of fighting, and then you've got the other events like this one. A lot of talking involved more than anything else. I prefer the puzzle ones personally. You beat level 90 domain.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupacall about Human Mother and Human Father.
Great! See you at the opening ceremony.
But yeah, I think I prefer the puzzle events personally, just because I enjoy puzzles. Right, we're gonna wait for the wine fest. 2 days later, between 8 and 10. So we're gonna have to skip some time. That's one. That should be 2 days, I think. And then I've got to fast forward a little bit more till we go to the morning. Why is it not impressive? Clearing something that high level, surely that is a good thing. Unless I'm missing something. Okay, now we're going to move to 8 o'clock in the morning. And that should be the day of the festival now. 2 days of standing in the office. There we go. So now we can go to the venue of the festival. So, we are heading here. This is still part of the event quest. So I want to get... The next part of this event quest doesn't start for another 2 days. So next week's Genshin Impact stream, we'll be able to continue this on.
Thank
but at least
you,
we've got it
everyone,
started this
for
evening.
your patience. I am pleased to announce that
So a
this
whole new
year's
area to
Vine
explore
Lisa
as well.
Fest has officially begun.
And the Dendro
We hope
storyline
the
to finish.
residents of Mondstat and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent wines and experience the joy of the harvest. When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony to welcome the Animo Archon Barbados back home. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already.
So many people.
Razor's very uncomfortable.
Let's sneak out of here. There's someone we gotta find.
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing more than drinking, so he might actually be able to
Tone
help.
deaf bard. You're only human. You're mostly right though, Simmer. Mostly.
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
It's been a while.
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd run into you soon, during this most enchanting of festivals.
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy and 2 is merry, just how many is enchanting?
Fenty does look like a girl. I made that mistake, to be fair, when we first met Fenty.
Oh,
I
don't
thought
say
he was a
that.
girl.
This festival has
I
so
didn't
much
actually
more
click.
to offer than just drinking.
It's voiced by a girl, really?
Anyway,
Oh, I didn't know
hey,
that.
Razor, How have you been?
I honestly thought Venti was a girl though to start with.
All right. I have a question.
Is Razor a playable character? Because if so, I'd like to have him.
Something he wants to ask you about. Know anything about
She's a trap.
Thousand Wind Wine?
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think. How long has it been since I last heard someone mention Thousand Wind Wine?
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside, and there's a label on it that says Thousand Wind Wine. We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine, and the brewing methods go way, way back. So we figured you'd be a good person to ask.
It smells
It's just
good,
as strong as he looks.
but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind Wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I happen to know a little rhyme called, well, as it happens, Thousand Wind Wine. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need. How about it? Shall I recite it for you?
A song. Not easy to understand, but still want to hear.
Excellent answer. Then, hear it you shall. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstat to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away, as we wait for a windier day. Thank you
That was quite
so
cool, to be
much
fair.
for the applause. Was the rhyme of help to you?
Not really.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now head spinning. Don't understand.
So many characters with cool and interesting kits get swept
Don't
under the
worry,
rug
it's
by
not
the good old Big
just you.
Five.
That was supposed
So who
to
are
be
the Big
about
Five then,
winemaking,
Simmer?
but it didn't give a single
Right, who are the
detail
five
about
strongest
the
characters?
process.
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstat poetry.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did the poem say the ingredients are?
There was barrels stored away.
An explorer's courage, a love tender and true, a defender's will, and the thousand winds? Song of good cheer? Nope, Paimon has absolutely no idea what any of these refer to. Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you do us a favor and at least give us a hint?
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything, but the lyrics are what they are. If there's anything they left out, even I can't fill in the blanks. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling up your sleeves.
So we're going to have to wait and make the wine ourselves, essentially, then.
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine
Aren't
for
the strongest
ourselves?
since they are all
And
4-star,
somehow
but their
that'll teach us
kits
everything
and
we
numbers
wanna
are so good that
know?
you have to have at least one of them in your team.
This
Oh,
better
okay.
not be a prank!
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust
So who
my
are they, then?
intentions? Oh, the pain.
He's a cool god killer character.
I want to try.
Aiden, your son has returned after
I
the
want
destruction of Genshin Impact.
Make wine and
That would definitely
find
be
answers.
a different route to take. Razor wants
If
to
I
make the
know how
wine.
to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine.
By reliving their actions, maybe we will understand.
Right.
Makes sense, to be fair.
I want to know about them.
Well, if you say so, Razor, guess we'll have to take Tone-Deaf Bard's word on this one. We'll give it a try, and as first-time winemakers, there's no shame if it turns out bad.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here.
We're being watched.
It's not as hard as you might think. As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity, I promise you will reap the rewards you wish for.
That would be cool. I got him what? There would definitely be a different way of taking things.
I will tell poem to teacher. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in 2 days? Let's say same place right here?
Please tell me I don't need to fast forward time 2 days
remember.
again.
See you then.
Please don't have me fast forward time 2 days. Quest completed, to be continued. Okay. Okay, wasn't expecting that. So this is the event itself then. So Autumn Crisis. Outside of Springvale, the hunter Edmund, who is busying himself with chasing forest boars away, is arguing with a young man who is dressed like a student from Samuru. We've also got a High Wind exemplary adventurer. An adventurer named Lenny seems to be planning a special challenge event near Wineless Fest. That unlocks in 5 hours. Some of these are still locked. There's 2 we can do. So there's the 60 Prima Gems. So of Ballad and Brews, we have started this. Festive Fever is now at 50. 200 days of rewards. Missive Wind Spear. Okay. So you get if you get 200 Festival Fever, we can gain the Missive Wind Spear. Plume of Changing Winds, as well as refinement materials. So 1,000 points for max rewards. Okay. So we have to do the missions as part of this, I assume. Festive Anecdotes. So we've done the first one. We've got to wait for another 2 days for Bonds of Melody, and Aroma of the Past is in 5 days, which will probably tie in with next week's Genshin Impact stream, to be fair. But we have got 2 missions we can do. So let's do this first one. So we'll do this first one. Where are we going to head to for this one? That's just there. That's easy enough. So I'm just going to catch up with chat. We need new OP characters. Zhangling, Benny, Sucrose, Xinhua, and not forget our dearest princess, Official. So we've got 3 of those, and we only use 1 of them. Even DBS can work. Is he stronger than the old? Can even put Zhao's weapon on him. Yeah, so we've got 3 of those characters you mentioned, but only 1 of them we actually use, and that's Bennett. Okay, we've got to find the hunter. Come here, Mr. Frog. Right, there's our hunter. Before I talk to him, oh mind, we pick up some fruit. Right, now let's talk to Edmund and see what he needs us to do here. He's almost on par with them in terms of damage. We've actually got to read this because it's not going to read it for us. Now, how's Zhao since I like his story? Calm down, we're recruiting to hunt forest boars now. Yes, well, we can't hire someone who doesn't have any hunting experience. What should I do? Is my paper gone together with the forest boars disappearing into the woods? What's with the long faces, you two? What happened? Oh, if it isn't the legendary traveller, cheer up, lad. This person right here might have a solution for you. Solutions for you? Trouble for me, I bet. Don't say that. Everyone knows that the honorary knight of Mondstat is both capable and happy to help. So what do you need our help with? Well, forest boars have been appearing very often recently, and there aren't enough of us hunters to deal with them. So Recruiting volunteers that are willing to capture the forest boars. The student from Samura wants to join too, but judging by his feeble look, he's not physically suitable for such a task. You're going to go to sleep, Vasakuri. Well, thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated. Thank you for joining the chat as well. Hopefully your work gets less stressful. And have a good sleep. We'll see you soon. That's just your fan of Zhao talking. Aren't you a student? Why do you want to join the hunt? Forest boars may appear lovely with their round shape, but they're very dangerous when charging towards you. I'd advise against approaching them unless you're as agile as the traveller. I know, but a creature of legend has appeared around here after all. Hold on, a creature of legend? Yeah, he's probably talking about the white-maned forest boar species that I happened upon a few days ago. I happened to mention it when I was chatting with him earlier. I've never seen that type of forest boar before. They're really that special. Of course, as far as I know, the type of forest boar you saw is a breed that has been extinct for over 100 years, the snow boar. Some adventurers recently claimed to have found traces of them in Dragonspine, but the academic world at large did not believe them due to inconsistent sighting reports. I won't hide it from you. I'm an Merta student from the Sumeru Academia. I have not decided on the topic of my graduation paper, so I came here to take a break and attend the Wineless Fest. It would be a great academic discovery if I were to find conclusive evidence that the snow boar species is still extant. I'm sure it'll make my paper writing process a lot easier too. You're not really a fan of Xiao. See, Xiao works for my team. Thank you for the like, I much appreciate it. Xiao works for us. Gets out of a lot of bother, but he doesn't take a hit. That's the big downside to him. But I do like the fact he has a poker stick. His scannings and damage is so big, they'll always be short. Yeah, is this me, or do you always find that many academic researchers we met have similar worries? Studying is important indeed, but good health is the foundation for everything, so for the sake of his safety, I really can't bring him along. Traveller, would you be willing to join the capture team in his place? If we have someone like you join us, we'll be able to catch forest boars much more efficiently for sure. We can also free up some time to help look for traces of the snow boar. Really? Don't worry, I have funds for research. I can definitely offer payment that would satisfy everyone. Okay, let's do this scientific research. Settled then, Traveller, I'm heading out to catch forest boars soon. I've seen snowballs in that place before, so you should come too. I set up some common hunting tools in the forest. I'll teach you how to use them later. We can set off once you're ready. Let's go. Let's go and hunt some boars. Okay. Autumn Crisis Expulsion. During Autumn Crisis Expulsion, you must expel forest boars in a certain area. You can only use your normal attack to do so. The expulsion of different species of boars will grant different numbers of points, and once time is up, they will add to your overall score. So we can only use a normal attack. Different items may appear within the area to help you rid of the forest boars. The Hunter's Shield allows you to damage forest boars, and will also restore stamina to characters. Traps can also expel all forest boars within a fixed AoE. Okay, so this is where we are. Where's my forest boars? There we go, that's one. We just got to score as many points as we can then, I assume. Doing okay for points. Trap setup is complete. Snowball has appeared. So we got the snowball. So I'm just running around getting rid of as many boars as we can. Because that's what it looks like. Another snowball done. We're not even taking a hit. Well, this isn't exactly difficult, is it? Well, looks like another snowball. I'm assuming that snowball will attack. Another snowball. So the snowball's pretty difficult to hit by the looks of things. Oh, a snowball hit me. That's the first time we got hit. Well, okay, we're getting hit now. Trapped. I'm trapped. Oh, come on, snowballs, that way. Well, we're out of time anyway. How did we do? Forest piglets expelled 27. Forest boars expelled 11. Snowballs expelled 3. I don't know if that's good or not. On story, can I include the bad guys as well? And one of the Fatui Harbingers, the Cry Archon and Morax. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how good that score is. It says complete. Let's go to the event and have a look. I'm not too sure how good that was. Max rewards. And for the max rewards, we get 70 Prima Gems. There we go. And Festive Fever goes up as well. So we've got to wait until these two are unlocked in 2 days' time. So we can do High Wind Trail next. We've got to go and speak to someone. But that's some more Prima Gems to add. Another 70. That wasn't too bad for a couple of minutes' work. We've got to go just over here to speak to them. The fact we got max rewards in one shot, I think, was pretty good. It wasn't difficult, to be fair. Let's go and speak to the next person. Time are we on for? We're okay. We're just under an hour left. This is just as quick. We should get some Dendro story done as well tonight. If this one is just as quick as that one was. Right, let's speak to Lenny. I've waited so long for you, my brave friends. This is also an awesome opportunity. Explore the art of adventure with me. Try to surpass yourself. Art of adventure? Paimon doesn't completely understand what you're saying, but it sure sounds impressive. Care to explain? Of course. Hold on. I know you. It's you. The hero fought Stormterror in the skies. The ever-dutiful Commission Shredder. The finder of hidden chests. The breacher of the unknown mists. Well, with you leading the charge, everyone will surely be fired up for this great event. What's of all the titles? Paimon's never heard of them before. Such titles are usually coined around drinks, campfires, and for children's bedtime stories. They're only passed on by word of mouth, so it's normal for you to have not heard of them. Anyway, your presence encourages many adventurers, giving them the motivation to keep getting stronger. So Traveller has become this famous in the Mondstat Adventurers Guild already. How about Paimon? Does Paimon have any titles? I think I heard a friend mention that some call you the Great Paimon, light as a bird's feather and as unfettered as the north wind itself. Light as a bird's feather describes your small and agile body, while unfettered as the north wind refers to your appetite, which is on par with the Knight of Boreas. Sounds like someone's idea of a joke. Sounds like someone made that up on the spot. Paimon doesn't really get it, but since they're calling Paimon the Great Paimon, it's got to sound impressive, right? Paimon will remember it. It's decided no matter what your request is, Paimon, the Great Paimon, and the Hero Shredder, Aerial Combat Treasure Chest, and Commission Breacher Traveller will help you out. Paimon heard you mention adventure and something about surpassing just now. So is the guild holding some special challenge event? You're absolutely correct. You have probably heard that the Adventurers Guild often holds special training for new members. This round happens to coincide with Windless Fest, the occasion upon which the West Wind has brought us some special Anima Grana. These Anima Grana can strengthen the abilities of adventurers and will let everyone experience what it's like to become stronger. Also gives them a goal to work towards. This is why Guildmaster Cyrus has appointed me to scout the areas where these Anima have been scattered to find out where fierce monsters and bandits lurk. Adventurers participating in the trials need to use a special Anima Grana to defeat these enemies. They will be able to improve their skills, ascend to greater heights, and have something to look forward to in the future. What do you think? Exciting, isn't it? So I'm keeping it on your chat as well. Paimon was right. Paimon's intuition is really accurate. Well, we did have lots to eat and drink, so it's best if we get ourselves some exercise. Right, let's roll up our sleeves and give it a go. If you participate in this trial, I think a lot of adventurers will come just to see you. Next, I'll show you the first challenge area. Go for it. I'll record your heroic actions and tell all the other adventurers about them. So another challenge like the last one. And we just need to defeat all opponents for this first one, it seems. So let's go to the challenge. It's actually just right near us. So it's just above us up here is the first challenge. I'm guessing we need to fulfill all the challenges before we get the Prima Gems, I'm assuming. First challenge area should be here. During the High Wind trial, you may use the buffs provided for Sublime Anima Grana to challenge powerful opponents. You can obtain 3 Sublime Amina Grama at any one time, and the buffs you get from them will differ based on the Sublime Amina Grama you have. No even idea if I'm saying that correct. You've obtained. These Anima Grana will also provide different combat buffs in the 3 areas covered by the challenge. A buff that takes effect in one area will not affect in the other areas. Okay. Each challenge area has 5 enemy camps. These camps have wind currents that will allow you to reach the next camp quickly. The final camp of each challenge stage will have a nemesis that possesses different characteristics. Use Sublime Agreement and approach with care. Okay. So this is our first one. Obviously we need to pick up the Anemogram. To be fair, I could finish these pretty quickly.
Useless. Evil conquering. Worthless.
Pogo stick time.
Here.
Is he down yet? They're still alive, them two.
Worthless. Boring.
Right, we do actually need what they're dropping. The actual treasure hunter stuff they're dropping. We need that for upgrades, to be fair. So that's actually quite good. They're dropping that. Kind of got stuck underneath the tent here, to be fair. Right, it's him down. Yeah, we actually need the treasure hunter insignia. That does help us, actually. Okay, enemy reinforcements incoming. What we got?
Hammer. Spring forth. To ashes.
Well, they didn't last that long, did they? The reinforcements.
Get out of here.
Let's get this guy. There we go. We've got more treasure hunter insignia as well. Right, so that's where we're heading next. That's the first challenge complete. Now we can travel efficiently with the winds to our next challenge. Though it is taking us over a few of them. So we're heading down here by the looks of things. First challenge is not too bad. And obviously the treasure hunter insignia we do need. Yeah, finally a combat event, I know. Okay. Switching characters will create a cyclone for this one.
Propagate.
Well, that's their cyclone. Whoa, that's a big attack from him, wasn't it? Right, let's get the big guy down.
Here. 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 Worthless. Here. Useless.
Yeah, so these guys pack a punch.
Adventure time.
As we've just seen. Oh, where's the big guy? Let's get him down. But they are dropping like some of the upgrade materials we actually need, so that's helpful. Come on, he's so close to being down. Right, he's down now. Well, that's one down. Still got the archer to go. And there was a slime there as well, I think. we could be doing with is healing Zhao, to be fair.
Useless.
Come on. And Beidou to do with some healing. Right, let's see what slime to take out. Come here, Mr. Slime.
Get out of here.
Right, there's reinforcements incoming.
Terminate.
That will help. Right, let's deal with this guy. So that's what the effect is when we switch character, we get that effect.
Power that ended Haishan. Scatter.
Right, big guy's down. So switching character causes that effect. You kind of want them in a group when that happens, don't you, really? Right, yeah, so we changed character then, the effect happened, but obviously there was no one near us for us to take advantage of it. That time there was, though. There we go. So I'll make sure that's the challenge for me. I want to make sure we've picked everything up because these are dropping a lot of upgrade materials that we actually need. I don't think there's anything we've missed though by the looks of it. So Wind currently gets to the next one. So that's 2 done. I don't know how, I think there's 5 of these in total. The last one is with a particular boss, Nemesis, they called it. Are we in the right place? Or have I missed something? I don't think I'm in the right place, am I?
Off we go.
Hang on. Why is it sending me that way? There's nothing. Oh, it's further on. We dropped too early. I did think it's a bit weird there was no Anima Grama dropping. So I maybe wonder if we was in the right place, and obviously we weren't. No, we're in the right place now, though.
Get out of here. I'm going in. Disappear. Worthless. Here. Here.
I'm finding Zhao is recharging pretty quickly now, which is good.
Propagate.
Right, 1 down. Stuck in a bubble. Out of my bubble. Where's he gone? Alright, that one's down. We have still got 1 to take care of. He's up here, though.
Adventure time. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
That's what I didn't want to happen. We do need to heal everyone sooner rather than later by the looks of it. We are low on quite a lot of health here. There'll be enemy reinforcements incoming now. So let's heal while we're here, I think.
Why do they never miss?
Come on, Bennett.
Adventure time.
Take this to ashes. Scatter.
I don't think we really healed that much, to be fair. Not as much as I wanted to. Or at least the Traveller didn't heal very much. Right, 1 down. 2 to go.
Get out of here.
Right, another one down. One to go.
Adventure time. Get out of here.
If we change character just as we do pyro, that actually helps quite a lot. Next challenge complete. Good evening, Luna. How are you? So I wasn't able to keep an eye on chat then. I was trying to focus on actually not dying. I think we did quite well at that event, to be fair. We do need a heal sooner rather than later, but currently we're okay. Combat events aren't normally my forte. I do prefer the puzzle ones, but don't been too badly there. So that's number 3. I think there's 5 in total, and that's number 3 done. Need to drop down and get the boost from this, really. But switching characters and getting them to come towards you definitely makes a difference. Okay, we need Beidou in this one, I think. We do need to grab that Sublime and Emogram and change character a lot, like that.
I'm going in.
Right, back to the Traveller as well. He needs some healing. This is what we got there. If the enemies are all in a close area, that is definitely better when you change character.
Get out of here.
They need to be in that area, and these are doing that. So that is making our life a little bit easier, really. Right, more enemies. We knew that was going to happen. We have Pyro in there.
Scatter! Spring forth!
That changing character is definitely making a difference, isn't it, with these guys? That was the quickest we've completed that, just because they all stayed in a small circle. So that helped a lot. Usually just there to be there. You get a negative buff because you can't stand the pets. Fair play. Okay, let's head up to the next challenge. So that's, I think, number 4 done. This is the last one, I believe. And then that's all these done. Do you know what? I'm actually considering heading to the Abyss after this. We've not been to the Abyss for a very long time. I can't even remember what level we got to. But we haven't been there for a very long time. So it'd be quite nice to head back there to see if we are stronger. Okay, this is what we're up against this time. Got a shot out of the air there.
Useless.
Shouldn't have changed character there. Okay, Zhao.
Evil conquering.
Let's see if this thing can cope with Zhao.
Worthless.
Zhao is barely hitting him. That's really unusual. We took the shield down really quickly, but other than that, we're not doing that much damage, which is surprising. Zhao. This is the unyielding form. But yeah, we're barely touching him. So a lot of changing character, I think, is the only way of doing this. Grab some more. Try and take the support guys out, I think, as well. One of the support guys out, at least. Let's deal with the other support guy as quickly as we can. So I think once they're out, that will make our life a little bit easier. Okay, another one over here. Be careful not to get Zhao hit, to be fair. Looks like new there by the looks of it. We are doing damage, but it's definitely not big damage.
In the morning.
Whoa.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Get out of here.
Scatter! Lament!
See if we can get some gel damage in. Let's definitely take the shield down. I think the idea is to change character a lot to obviously do more damage because you get the other bit of damage from those.
Power that ended high, Sean.
There we go. I think we've got him, or nearly at least.
Propagate!
Big guy's down. Challenge complete. Wow, that was tough. He didn't look like he was taking much damage at all at the start. And then in the end, he went down. You'll do fine bits until you need 2 teams. The enemies with green circle around them heal and buff each of us. Why you did... Oh, is that why we did no damage? Ah, so taking out the small guys actually helped us there. Is like a Celia Paper Ninja thing. Okay. So we did it. I think that's the whole... That's all the event of Ballards and Brews we can actually do tonight because the rest of it isn't opened just yet. But we can collect our rewards. So Festive Fever and Mora goes up. We get another Festive Fever there as well. Festive Fever. Festive Fever. And we get 60 Prima Gems for defeating all the camps. And then if we have a look at our Festive Fever now, obviously we've got to wait for the ambush test. It's another 2 days. 4 hours for the next one. We can actually collect our first reward because we attained 290. We've got over 200 Festive Fever. So we've attained the Missive Wind Spear. I'm not sure who it's good for, but it's a new weapon. Something different, I suppose. So that's the event rewards that we can gain this evening. Like I say, we can't do anything else at the minute. Because... to do with the quest, because it's all locked. Because it's only just started. In fact, for the event, there's another 17 days. So there's no rush. Obviously, we need to finish it. We need to focus on the events to finish as much as possible. We did gain quite a few rewards out of that as well. It's telling me a character can do something, but I think it's... Oh, we can level up Yanfei. I think that's what it is. That's what it's telling me. So after our 20 wishes this evening, we've got 250 left. We've got half an hour left. So my thinking is... we head to the Abyss. We've not been there for a very long time. It's been an extremely long time since we last went to the Abyss. Which is here, in fact. Just to see how far we can go. I don't even know what our last level was. Let's have a look. Am I going to regret not healing before we got here? Blessing of the Abyssal. When a character is quickened on an opponent, that opponent's defense increases for 10 seconds after effect of reaction. Okay. So we are currently... How far did we get? Level 4, I believe. We haven't got... Okay, we've got 2 stars on some of them. We've got the reward there. We've completed 4. We haven't tried 5. So we've never tried this. We haven't done 5 before. I think the furthest we've got was here. Yeah, so let's try level 5. We have got a new team. We haven't been here for a very long time. When your hate code is greater than 50%, attack and defense are increased. When it's greater than 80%, normal attack speed is increased by 20. What are the rewards? Oh, wow. Okay. It's a good way of getting some Prima Gems after spending 20 wishes worth. Let's give this a go. I think we should be able to do it. Obviously... Oh, we've got to pick 2 teams. Okay. Cannot eat revived change bodies or change equipment during the challenge. We do need 2 teams. I don't know. We kind of need to put Traveller, Kaya, Sucrose, Barbara in the first team. Yeah. And then in the second team, Zhao, Beidou. I don't even know what I've done weapon-wise and stuff for anyone else at this point. I don't even know what we've got for her, but we'll find out. So we did need two teams, and I don't know how well we're going to do with this. Okay, affected this floor. Let's do the character crit. Yeah, the other second team we have, the last character I put in, I can't even remember what her name was. I don't think I've even given her a proper weapon, so that might be interesting. Okay, let's try this. I split the teams. I tried to put 2 of our normal team in this team, and 2 in the others. And 2 in the others was kind of my thinking.
Enhanced animal module 75, absorption test.
I thought that might help us if we split the teams that way.
Propagate!
Come on, we can do it.
And both teams have a healer as well. Water's not really that effective here, is it?
Let the show begin. Animal test 6308.
We've definitely got the wrong team for this. We needed Bennett, really, I think, in this one.
Stand clear.
I'm trying to just use Sucrose and the Traveller, I think. They're probably the best ones I can use at this point.
Spring forth! Scatter!
Kaya's no good to us in this, I don't think. He's not really going to help us in this. I don't even know what score we're going to get. But yeah, I think we needed Pyro ideally, I think, in this team.
Absorption test.
Propagate!
Yeah, the problem is Sucrose is our only other one that can really do any decent damage. Kaya's kind of pointless to these guys with any of his moves, bar his sword. Barbara, I think, is probably quite non-existent as well, to be fair.
Enhanced animal module 75.
Oh.
Germinate!
I don't even know if the Dendro is really having much effect on these, to be fair. Which is an issue. I don't think the water is.
Let the show begin.
Need her to get ready to heal people, ideally.
Animal test 63.
Yeah, I think we definitely picked the wrong team for this level. But we live and learn. It's one of those things. We haven't gone this far in the abyss. We thought we'd give it a go. These things unfortunately happen.
Oh, so sorry.
I don't think Kai's going to do any damage, is he? That's the problem here. I need Barbara to heal, ideally. Sucrose is low. I need Barbara to heal. Is she enough to heal yet? No. Just not doing damage. That's the problem.
Stand clear. I need to make
There we go, we've lost Sucrose. Yeah, I think we're going to struggle this. Sinnoh hates Hydra a lot.
Propagate!
Yeah, we're going to struggle, I think, to complete this. But mainly because the team was wrong.
Spring forth!
Kaya doesn't really do anything for us at this point. We're about to lose Barbara as well. Barbara's not set up for this. It was worth having a look to see if we could do anything in here, but I don't think we're going to get too far. If we're struggling with who we're using, I don't hold much hope for our second team, to be fair. Let's deal with these guys quickly. Because obviously Kaya can deal with these guys more than he can with anything else. Right, that's him down. We haven't got 3 stars. That's obvious, to be fair. The Traveller is nearly down as well, which isn't helpful.
What's your luck? Do I get frostbite?
Come on, get me out of it.
Don't push your luck.
Let's...
Trying to heal isn't really helping. Come on, get out the freeze. See, Kaya can do damage with his sword, but that's about all he's got, I think. Obviously, his freeze isn't going to do anything, they're immune. As I say, we've got ourselves in a bit of a situation.
Freeze.
I don't know if that's doing any damage at all, to be fair, when we do that. I just thought it's better than nothing. Traveller's nearly down as well, which isn't helpful. I need to keep Barbara in, actually. Because she's healing people just by attacking at this point. Not healing by much, though, but she's healing. But yeah, this may have been a step too far with the Abyss for us. It's mainly because we had to split our team. If I hadn't split the team for the second one, we would have been alright, I think.
Oh, so sorry.
But yeah, splitting a team really didn't help. Yeah, I think if we hadn't split our team, we'd definitely be better off. Traveller's knee down as well now.
Propagate.
Although Traveller's been nearly down for a while, to be fair. I think we broke the shield on one.
Let the show begin.
Right, we need to get... Now we've got shield broken on 2, we need to get them out. Barbara's not strong enough, I know that much. I just got shield back. That's annoying.
Scatter.
Obviously Kaya isn't strong enough to actually do any real damage to him. This has not gone well. I don't think we're even going to get a star, are we?
I'll protect us.
Right. Use Barbara, she can heal for a second. I think we won't lose her in the meantime, we'll be okay. Right, she stopped healing now, hasn't she?
Propagate. Germinate.
Let's go him out of the way just in time, that.
I feel...
Right, we've lost Barbara, our healer. I told you it wasn't going well. I know Kaya's moves are probably doing no damage to them because they're immune, but it's better than nothing at this point. See, one of these is nearly down.
Scatter.
It's not quick enough.
This is not...
We're going to run out of time. We lost the Traveller. Kaya's the only one left. Yeah, this has definitely not gone well. If we hadn't split the team, I think it would have been alright. Because Bennett would have been able to smash these really quickly. It was the splitting the team that was the problem. There we go. It's nearly over. I thought we're dead then, but we were survived.
Push your luck.
This has gone badly. Kaya's about to go out as well. Kind of what I was waiting for was Kaya to die as well, to be fair. I know they're immune to everything he does, but we're trying. There we go. Challenge failed. So we haven't got enough people upgraded. Thanks for liking, it was much appreciated, for 2 full teams, and that's the problem. So we're going to leave for now. I think we need to actually level up some people. So we've got 2 full teams. That's where the issue was. Because we split the team to allow them to be fairly even, a healer on each. But Barbara's quite low down. Kiki, I haven't even looked at really. I haven't done artifacts properly on her. Sucrose, we haven't looked at her probably for a while. So yeah, we need to do more to do with the Abyss. We need to upgrade some of our characters. Check the older messages. What, on the chat? Redo your teams. Yeah, we definitely got that wrong. Yeah. Xiangling, Benny. See, the problem is Xiangling is level 40. It's nowhere near high enough. Second team will always be Kaya, Barbara, Traveller, but yeah, again, we need to upgrade Barbara, I think, really, to make it worthwhile. So, we'll come back to the Abyss. We need to get some characters leveled up, I think. We're not using them for damage. No, I know. Alright, we'll give it a go. We'll give it another go. If you think we can change the teams around and do it that way, we'll try it. I'm always up for trying it. If you choose abandon challenge, your challenge will end and the result will be saved. Yeah, abandon. Let's try again. Yeah, more than happy to give it another go. So, this is what we're using. So, what was your teams? Let's have a look. So, first team, Xiangling, Benny, Zhao, and Sucrose. I'm trying to keep an eye on where it was. Benny. I don't think Xiangling's got proper weapons. There we go. Sucrose. And... where is it? Zhao. Okay, that's the first team. Press one button. That's annoying. Benny. Sucrose. In second path be Traveller, Kaya, Beidou, and Barbara. Okay, that's our two teams then. I'll move the chat back down so I can see what you're saying now. Yeah, Pyro just okay. We're not using it for damage, but a Pyro to destroy the shields. Right, got you. Okay, let's give it another go. We've got about 15 minutes left, so we've got enough time. Let's see if we can. This plan works. Obviously, we need to protect Zhao as much as possible, because he will do damage. That's the thing. That will change. We can't change. There we go.
Evil conquering.
Maybe he should have put some Pyro down first, to be fair, but there we go.
Worthless. Useless.
Well, we've got 7 out already, and all we've really done is use Zhao.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
Animal test 6308. You're toast!
Adventure time!
Need to keep an eye on Zhao there. We are going to lose him if I'm not careful. They should be swirling whilst in Pyro there, which should help. Trying to swap. While that was doing its thing, I was going to swap and get Zhao in, to be fair.
Don't break my glasses.
Right, we're going to have to be careful here.
Goba, get them.
I'm picking the wrong characters. Right, we have got some healing incoming, which is what I want. Because then we do this and we can do Sucrose quickly. And then we can get Zhao in. Come here. I want Zhao in.
Disappear.
And then Zhao can do Pogo Stick. We've only got 4 enemies to now kill. And then we're done. The first one. There we go. 1 down. Now the second team is in. Combat knowledge has changed as well, to be fair.
What's the hurry?
Eyes on me!
Should have held that longer. We've only got to defeat 2 actually here, so this shouldn't be too bad.
Propagate!
Oh, so sorry.
Already one down, one to go.
Cool it! Scatter! Dodge this!
There we go. That is level 1 done, and that's all 3 in 1. Simmer, your advice is incredible. But yeah, we need to have a look at upgrading a lot of characters. We've got a lot of characters to upgrade. So that's floor 1 done. Oh no, that's challenge chamber 1 of floor 5 done. Can occur only once. Character defense. Character charge attack. Stamina consumption. Let's just do defense. I think that's our best bet. Okay, we're on number 2. Let's start the challenge.
Another job. Boring.
I need to change character. What is
Animal
it?
hypostasis
Couldn't get a change character there. Get some pyro in there at the same time.
I got careless.
Get out of here!
Swirl, Mark 2.
Yeah, I've got Zhao ready to go in as well. Doing the job.
Worthless. Here. Shut it.
We're doing okay. I do need a heal Zhao ideally.
Everybody stand back!
Off with you.
These are the last 3 ones we need to beat, aren't they, as well?
Off with you.
Animal test 6308.
And that's them done. Next one. Now say Zhao's cool. He gets us out of a bind. I think without him we wouldn't be anywhere near where we are.
Another test subject.
Come on, we can
Right,
do
we
it.
need to obviously get Barbara out quickly, but just use some power there.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Scatter. Terminate. We'll talk. You're open.
To ashes!
So that's pumping out its pyro damage. Well, they've got pyro damage. We do want Beidou to be here, them. Get that reaction there.
Propagate.
There's one down there.
Oh, so sorry.
Test subject.
Freeze.
There we go.
You're open.
Back off!
So I'll keep the reactions going, I think.
You're open.
This moment will be frozen in time.
I probably should use Barbara a little bit more for healing. We're not really utilising her healing at this point.
Go, Barbara Punchy.
No, we're not needing the heal too much, to be fair, but
Propagate.
Not bad.
come on,
Eyes on
Beidou.
me!
There we go. Them 2 down. Another one down. I think we're doing okay time-wise. Don't know whether I don't think we're doing as good as we were before. Let's everyone healed at least. Come on. They do. Nice reaction there.
Dodge this. Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Can't keep an eye on chat while I'm doing this. Is an annoying thing. It's definitely taking longer, I think, to take these guys out this time than it did before.
Propagate.
Alright, one left. Wow. Did we get all three? We did. Oh wow, we actually got all three out of that. Wow. You're still doing well. Yeah, the rotations definitely weren't there. We should rotate the team more. Right, we've got one more floor to complete to finish floor 5. So we'll give it a go. We are running out of time for the stream as well, but we'll finish off by trying the spiral abyss. It's not something we've done that much before. Instantly restore 25. No, let's do character physical damage. I think we should be fine. Right, Zhao's the only one struggling for health on this one, so we do need to be a bit careful with him.
Here to do this.
I think we'll save his move until we need to use it, which will be now. Because we can heal him while he's doing his pogo stick. So he's healing at the same time, which is always a good combination, I think, with Bennett. Wow, that was quick. I think that's the first bit done. First half done. Wow. And this is worth 300 Prima Gems for doing this floor alone. We could go back to the earlier floors at some point and clear them as well.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Because that will give us... yeah, if we went back and cleared them, that would give us the Prima Gems we haven't already got from them, to be fair.
Propagate!
Just trying to take... Right, it's one down.
Scatter! Dodge this! That tingle?
Not a massive combination. Cryo and Sendro, to be fair.
Power that ended Haishan!
Propagate!
Right, that's one down. One to go. Trying to keep the reactions going, to be fair. And we did pick them. There we go. All three again. Right, we're not going to enter the next floor. We're going to leave. We can pick our rewards up though. Battle Hydra and with a Battle Hydra unit, your second team would do better. Yeah, I think that's the issue, isn't it? We can't rely on the Hydro as much. But yeah, we do need to do that. We can collect the rewards though. At some point, I need to go back and finish off the rewards for the other ones we've already done. Because I think that would make a difference as well for us. Let's claim our rewards. 300 Prima Gems though. Yeah. Yeah, if we go back and claim these, what are we missing? 100 Prima Gems there. Another 100 Prima Gems there. So there's 300 Prima Gems sat right there to be cleared. Which is doable, to be fair. I'm not sure if the next level is going to be doable with our team currently. But that's okay. But yeah, we could go back and clear these at another time and get 300 Prima Gems. We also gained, and let's have a quick look at this. Before we do actually, you actually get battle pass points if you do a certain amount of mining, essentially, don't you? I always forget about it. We are nearly out of time for tonight as well. That's something else I've got to think about. Does that give us battle pass? Yes, it does. So battle pass gives us mining. That's the thing. But we are out of time. But what we'll do, we did gain something else. So we gained boxes. These here. They hold artifacts. Let's do the 2 blue ones first. There we go, Berserker Battle Mask. And we'll do this one as well. Berserker's Timepiece. So nothing fantastic, admittedly. I was hoping there was something better there, to be fair. Unfortunately not. Prima Gems wise, we earned quite a few. 558 now. We've already done 20 wishes this evening. Didn't gain anything fantastic. And we gained another 2 there. Yeah, annoyed a little bit that we didn't gain anything fantastic, but I kind of didn't think we would because of Ganyu. I need to do some of this away from stream, I think. In terms of just getting the materials to gain characters, having the time. Is that how much with Geo Sigils we've got? Where are you looking? Oh yeah, there you go. Wait until Ganyu gets some level. Yeah, we need to get Ganyu up, don't we? What are we meant to spend these on anyway? The Geo Sigils. Can we exchange for special items in Leeway? And Mondstat. I didn't even know we've had all these, to be fair. What do we get from Paul's? We got... I'll show you. If it lets me go to characters. We gained this weapon, the bell, the claymore. So we could use them to get things to craft weapons. Oh, okay. So we got the bell, and we also got a constellation for Sayu. We've got a constellation first. So what do we need to level up? Where is Ganyu? So many characters. Where's Ganyu? Come on. I don't know what she looks like, that's the problem. Noelle, Guru, Ganyu. Ganyu. What does she need to ascend? Oh, we only need one flower. Quicksing. Found in Gunyan Stone Forest. Found in Heights of Stone Forests. It's a leeway, basically. We need one white flower to level her up. Well, let's quickly... how long have we got? We're out of time, but let's quickly travel the leeway. Can we get Ganyu up another 20 levels this evening and get a 20? Bell is for now worst weapon in game. Yeah, the bell wasn't something I was excited about, to be fair. Right, we just need these white flowers. We need one white flower, and then Ganyu can be leveled up. Trying to think where we found them last time. I remember picking some up. I think they're on top of mountains and stuff, aren't they? Hills. Can't remember exactly where. Bell only works on Dory. Oh, okay. Right, there's no white flowers here that I can see. Annoyingly. I think we found them previously, really high up. Let's try up here. We have got these white... We've picked them up previously. There we go. Spring Sing. That's what I was after. So let's finish the stream by leveling up Ganyu. Find her again now. We also need to at some point level up... We can actually level up Jean now. To 40 if we wanted to. That's someone else we do need to try and have a look at some point. And try and get a higher level. But Ganyu, for the time being, we can now ascend. There we go. We've ascended her. What we'll do is quickly gain the rewards for doing so. It does include a standard wish. There we go. What do we need to level her up again? Yeah, we won't be able to do any higher than 40 at this point. Let's quickly get her leveled up. I like to try and not go overboard with leveling up, to be fair. We know we're probably going to end up using her, so it kind of makes sense. But we do need to get some materials to level her up at some point. Ganyu would definitely help us, I think. But the same as Barbara. What do we need to level up Barbara? We put her on one side once we got Bennett, that's the thing.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
See, we don't need that much. A lot of these characters, I think, we have quite a lot of stuff towards leveling them up. We just need more. A lot of them need flowers as well.
One.
Kaya, he's got enough flowers. It's the other things he needs. Zhao, if we can go any higher with him, we need quite a lot for him, to be fair. Bennett, we could do another 10 levels with Bennett, to be honest. We need quite a few things. Beidou needs a few things as well. And the Traveller He just needs flowers. He just needs the Windwheel Aster from Mondstat. I need at some point, when I have some time... Oh yeah, I do. We need to spend time doing domains and bosses as well. I need to kind of plan the Genshin Impact stream a little bit better, I think. We're going in, we're trying to complete story. If there's no event, if there's an event we haven't done, we're doing the event. We're not really getting anywhere. That's the problem. And I don't have much time outside the stream to try and focus on it. Can we level any of these up? No. Okay, let's come off. We are finishing off this evening anyway. We're just about out of time. Let's just come out of this for a second. But yeah, I think I need to plan the Genshin Impact streams a little bit better. So yes, we need to do the events of Prima Gems. That's all well and good. But if we're not leveling up the characters we have and not making them stronger, we're kind of not helping ourselves. So I need to kind of plan, you know, next week's daytime stream for Genshin. There will be one. I don't know which day yet. I need to work that out. Over at Mora, we've got loads of Mora. I've always got loads of Mora though, because we don't spend it. So yeah, we need to try and plan domains, ley lines, to get the upgradable materials for our characters. I always said we wouldn't farm. We wouldn't grind, was my main point when it comes to Genshin Impact. I do not like grinding. Since you went from 1.3 million to 200,000, wow. Yeah, we don't want to grind, but I want to kind of plan. Yes, we need to do the events for Prima Gems. Yes, we need to do story. For that 4-hour stream, we need to be using our resin more. Something we don't use enough of. So yeah, we need to work out the best way of doing that in the stream. I might do next week, I might do 2 evening streams of Genshin and a daytime stream. Because I think, let me just check my calendar for appointments and stuff. I think next week we're better off. Obviously this week I'm losing 2 days of streaming. For different reasons. Boiler change and family tomorrow. But next week I've got nothing appointment-wise booked. So, we'll have a daytime stream, probably 2 evening streams next week. And out of them we need to be using this resin. We're not grinding. I'm refusing to grind. I think planning a little bit better, using resin, doing domains, getting the materials we need without grinding. I'm not going to sit there for a 2-hour stream and repeat the same thing over and over again to get the same rewards, because that's grinding. I still want to have fun with it. I want to still do story. We've got to still do the events. But at the same time, we do need to be spending our resin a bit more. Getting this 4-set bonus for DPS. Yeah, there's things like that. We haven't really looked at any of that. We haven't looked at weapons, essentially, or artifacts properly. I've done it in my own time a little bit, but not enough. So yeah, we need to, without grinding, we need to concentrate a little bit more on getting some of our characters higher. And to do that, we need to look at domains, ley lines, and bosses. So what I might do, I'm thinking, is obviously I need to arrange. I'll do the schedule Saturday to go out on Sunday, but I'm thinking 2 evening streams and a daytime stream with Genshin next week. One of the evening streams may just be bosses, ley lines, domains, whatever we can do that way. Yes. Do I consider doing the same domain 4 times a day grinding? Yes. I will do it once. So that will be my big rule. I don't mind doing domains and trying to use a resin and all that stuff. It's something we need to be doing if we're going to keep progressing. But once the domain is done once, it's done. So we cannot do a domain more than once in that stream. I mean, we don't play outside of stream, so yeah, I think that's the plan for Zhao, Vernier, Beidou, Thunder Fury. Yeah, I'm thinking in a stream we can only do 1 domain. We cannot repeat the same domain. That is grinding, and that's not what I want to do. It will not be fun for me anyway. So yeah, but we do need to focus. Probably, I don't know. I need to think about it and work out the best way. If you guys have any ideas, please message me and let me know. But we need to plan. We've got too many characters, but not many that actually help us and make us better. That's the problem. We're just missing. We're missing the ingredients to make enough teams to make us better, stronger, able to do more. When it comes to events and things, but we've got to do it without grinding. That's the number 1 rule. No grinding. With the strategy, you'll build multiple characters. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't want to be grinding, but we do need to be building some of these characters up. So it's kind of getting that balance. But I'm thinking 2 evening streams next week and a daytime stream will be Genshin. We've got the event to finish, obviously. That's decent Prima Gems. We need to go back to the Abyss, finish off the challenges we haven't got the 100 Prima Gems for. That will build up as well and get us another 10 wishes in very near future as well. So there's different things we can do to help ourselves, especially. But yeah, that unfortunately we've overrun. I do need to go before the tablets kick in and I'm horrendously drowsy, and then I can't talk properly. But yeah, that's the plan. Simmer, Dennis, have a little think, see what you think we should focus on without grinding, and let me know. No live stream tomorrow. I've got family over, so no Ghost of the Stream or anything. We know this was pre-planned. There's no stream tomorrow. But on Saturday evening, we are starting the subscriber special. It's until dawn. The choices will all be in you guys' hands. Anyone dies, it's on you guys. I'm just pressing the buttons. I don't know much about it. I know it's a bit of a horror, but I don't know much about it either, so we'll see what happens. But the choices will be on you guys Saturday evening. 2-hour stream, as always, for evening stream. But that is the plan. But that is it for this evening. As always, thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. You guys have been incredible. Thank you for everyone's help. Dennis, Simmer, legends as always. But yeah, let me know on Discord or something if you can think of a way we can do this without grinding. Big rule, no grinding, no domain repeated. But yeah, I think we're going to maybe go an extra stream next week of Genshin. We've still got Chronicles to finish. We've still got Syndicate, we can go back to the Platinum. We've still got Valhalla, we've got a tomb to finish and to find the secrets of the first tomb. And also we've got the roguelite side of stuff still to do in Valhalla. We've got plenty of stuff we can add in as well, so I've got to try and make it work as best we can. That's the plan. Thank you, Simmer. So that is it. That is us for tonight. Enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are. And hopefully we'll see some of you Saturday evening until dawn. If not, have a good weekend, and I'm sure we'll see you next week. Have a look on Sunday for the scheduled video, and look out for the community post as well. That will tell you all the live streams if you don't have time to watch the video. Thank you all for watching. Have a good one. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.